Hi, buddy. Welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 93 with me, Sid, and I've just got up. I've been waiting for the rain that was torrential rain just to pass so I could get on with this episode, because unfortunately I worked through the night and the rain obviously wouldn't go away. Even though I tried the well-known poem, didn't help me. Anyway, so last episode we went out, we didn't get any zinc, or we got very little zinc. We got 3 ingots worth, which might actually be enough for what we want, but that's not what we're going to concentrate on today. Today we're going to concentrate on this guy, the Slice and Splice. So we are going to need some bits and pieces. We're going to need a capacitor, which is 2 copper, gold and redstone. Gold, 2 copper, redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should be, oops, missed all of the stuff we needed for that. And then we need iron bars. Do I have iron bars anywhere? I'm fairly certain I may have made, yes, and we got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Just the steel and we're sorted. Now have I got steel? That's wrought iron, black steel. That might be silver, tin. I don't think we've got any steel made. Alright. Bang, bang, bang. Steel we make either in a blast furnace. I'm sure we did steel. High carbon steel. Pig iron, that was the one. Iron, charcoal and flux in an alloy smelter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And charcoal. Go and get the pig iron. That was it. This is going to be a pain, having all my materials in a different area. But, I moved the furnaces down here as well. So that should give us the pig iron, which we can then turn into, now this stuff here, if I remember rightly, we can just whack it in, and we don't want that one. Blast furnace will give us high carbon, and then we do it again. Yes, right. So yeah, Slice and Dice will give us access to a piece of important equipment, because it will allow us to make the Z logic controller, or Z logic controller, depending on how you prefer to pronounce that. I really should do something about some of these trees around here as well. And that needs to go. Like, seriously needs to go. I stand on the trees, but of course we can't, because we're in TerraFirmaCraft, and standing on trees is something you can't do. Yeah, I don't think there's, well, I'll rephrase that. You can stand on the branches of the trees, but there's no way I can, I suppose I could do that. That will get 1. Come on. No. No, not from this angle anyway. Right, let me get down. There's got to be a way up there. Maybe on one of these branches. Ow. No. Not like that, that's for certain. Wow. Way to go and miss absolutely everything. I'm not sure how bothered I am. Oh, there we go. We've got those 10, and then we'll whack them through again, and they become steel. Maybe we do it this way. Maybe. If I can just find a point. There we go. Huh. Yeah, this is not easy. I'll tell you that much for free. I don't even know if this is doable, but we can give it a try. We can but try. Down it goes. Right, now all I've got to do is get out of the tree without killing myself, which is always a bonus, I find. I have very simple demands in life, and not killing myself getting out of trees is one of them. I'm going to have to start being a little bit harsh with some of this stuff, because I'm running out of storage for so many things. Right, we've got the steel, which of course means that we should be able to do that bit of this. Right, so we got that. What else do we need? We need a head. Now, zombie head is used to make the Z-Logic controller, so we're not going to waste a zombie head. We are going to use a creeper head. It wants also a pair of shears and a axe. I should have. I thought I had. Why not? Hammer heads, copper hoe heads. Will you take any old axe, or does it have to be a... No, you will take a stone. Haha. Apparently it'll take a stone head. So, pop. I knew I'd done it right. Missed a bit. Alright, so we got that. Shears. Shears are... We need to make 2 wrought knives. And they need to be made out of iron. Alright, let's put this steel away. Let's throw this steel on the ground, shall we? Let's put that one. I'm going to take 2 iron ingots. And yeah, I'll get those up to temperature. I'm just going to go and lay that up, and then we just got this solarium to do, which is hello, clear that. Well, that, and that. So we just need the shears and then the 5 solarium, which we make with gold and soul sand we make with sand and rotten flesh. So I can get all that together, that's not a problem, and I'll heat the forge up, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, I'm just getting these back. I can't remember whether these need to be up to temperature or not. I've got the knife blades done. I'm also smelting the anvil that was down there, which would have been an obvious source of steel for me, had I but thought of it. Those of you who did think of it, well, you're a smarter person than I am. Anyway, 2 sets of knife blades, bang, bang, shears, and it is just a hammer job. So 1, 2, 3, no. There we go. Nice new shiny pair of shears. I've just got this to finish off, which is not a big job, and we'll be back in a mo. Alright, that was the steel. So we've got 20 ingots of steel now, which is good. We should have soul sand, and I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those to make into solarium. I've got 10 fracture grain nether warts, because I figured yeah, we probably should do that at some point. We may want some potions. That will go in there, and then all we need is these 5 boxes boxes. These 5 blocks of solarium, and we will be good. Now, bang. Taking this, of course, what I don't have on me, and I'm guessing is not in there. Nope. Damn it. What we're going to want to do here is come in underneath, and we're going to want a little bit of this cable. Did I have the cable? I did. I think I was looking for thermal expansion cable there and not. And that will give us the slice and splice. Now, unfortunately, that also requires shears and an axe, which are going to be a pain. But with that is not actually what we want. What we want is an enchanter. And hang on a second. Or did I want a Z-Logic controller then? I know I wanted it for something. Advanced, oh yeah, that's what I wanted that for. Duh. Okay, well, we'll get that anyway because we need to do one of these. So we need a couple of solarium, silicon, redstone, and that we need to put in some stuff. Does it need? No, hang on. That better work with any old shears and any old axe. That's all I'm going to say here. Let me go and pull a few things together while I sit there and suitably chastise myself for failing to spot what I was doing this for, and I'll be back in a second. All right, I've got everything, I think. I'll have a little drinky poos. Come into the big bare room of bareness. It will get more populated, I'm sure. So first things first, we are going to need another couple of solarium. And we're going to need to go a zombie head. We need 2 silicon with some redstone, 2 solarium, and interesting. Does it not like do I need to make more shears? Okay, let me go and place these back. I'm going to make some shears now. Oh, before we do that, let's deal with one more thing. In fact, we can do all of this in my inventory. We need 3 and 1 for one of those. And then we're going to take one of those with those 2 and that will give us the Enchanter, which we shall place in our enchantment area. This will eliminate the randomness of enchants, and as we're getting onto red steel and black steel and red steel equipment, we are getting to the point where random enchants are somewhat annoying. Now, it does require a book. We also need to make an anvil, but we can, for example, go and get protection with dark steel. We can get fire protection, feather falling, and these are just costs. Blast protection, obviously, projectile, respiration, aqua affinity, thorns, which you would probably never want, sharpness on your swordy, and yep, smite. knockback, fiery aspect, looting, efficiency, silky touch, fortune, power, and so on and so forth. I put it down here because infinity there. We've got look of the sea, law, soulbound, probably useful if we can ever make those. I don't know whether we can. Repair. That's probably very worthwhile, actually. I mean, it's expensive. In fact, it's impossible because I don't think there's any way of making an anvil in this. Not an anvil anyway. Alright. But the idea is we can enchant and we can check what we're getting. Well, we can't check what we're getting, can we? Because we're in 1.7. Duh. But that's alright, because in the enchantment area anyway. Right. What did we need? Another pair of shears. Let me do that. Back in a moment. Alright, got them. Let's go and see whether they work. If they don't, then the obvious solution is cheat. They don't go in. Now we can... Can we... No, we can't craft them on their own. They don't go in. Right. TerraFirmaCraft shears gone, Minecraft shears in, sorted. And that, along with that, uses a bit of durability off the axe, obviously. That's the process, but hopefully doesn't consume it. If it consumes it, I'll be very upset. Just a bit of durability off there, a bit of durability off there. We've got a Z logic controller or Z logic controller, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Personally, I would have said a Z logic controller. That gives us an advanced item upgrade. Let us go and see just how good this thing can be. Now, this, as you all know, is entirely for about... Wow. Yeah, really? This is entirely so we can do this thing here. Oh, I think we probably need to take you out as well, do we? Yeah. So we've got the filter. Let's pop this in now. Hang on a second. Let me just double check. This is a blacklist and it's ignoring metadata. So it is a blacklist and it is ignoring metadata. It is ignoring MBT data. So we want to block you. We definitely want to block you and you and you and probably you. Now, all things being equal, if I were to get my bag, now it's unlikely that I'll ever do the bag because I don't think, well, I can actually put it in there, can't I? And it took it as well. Why you take? Extract, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Blacklist. Why is that not staying? Placing crafting grid to clear. Well, you just I don't understand. advanced for item conduits, blah blah blah. Okay. That's staying now. Yeah. Buggered if I know. I don't want that to be ever be returned either, do I? Let me have a look. Anything else that of this lot that, or that? Anything else? So we've got. We can't return those. Shouldn't take those. It shouldn't take those. Okay. Let's check it out. It's still correct. Of course, it's doesn't stop me actually putting it in there, does it? That's the only drawback to this. Yeah, it's not too bad as long as I don't put that in. Right, let me try that. That goes. That, and that. It took those. It took the bloody. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I'd expect it to take that. It shouldn't be taking those. And everything else that has remained. Now let's just try this. Give me that. It hasn't taken it. That's good. If nothing else, it is at least working as intended there. So that's all good. I also need to pull all of this back. That can go there, that goes there, along with that. We'll take these, that can go there. So the only thing it doesn't work with is that food item. And there's a blaze upstairs, wonderful. We're just going to deal with this vermin problem. It is a real issue. It's an issue when you actually start referring to blaze as vermin rather than monsters. Okay, so we got you. You are spare and will fit somewhere, maybe. Oh, we got Unbreaking 3 enchant, didn't we? That's right. I need to put this filter somewhere. You can go. I really have no idea where to put this. Why have I got one extra smooth rhyolite as well? Oh, I know why. Alright. Oh, these are all purple. I can't get rid of those. The purple. Technically, they should not be in there. They should be somewhere else. I don't know where, but for the time being, we'll stick them in there. Okay, well, that's good. Right, next things next, which is always the correct way to approach these problems. We got everything back, good. We snagged another creeper spawner while we were out, and I think it's about time we used it once I've finished dealing with this chucklehead. Oh, hello. There's more people over there to deal with. Let me just... It's free experience, but yeah, the little chunks of XP just waiting. Waiting to be harvested. It would be wrong not to. It really would. Now, golden apples. This is an interesting... Oh, hi. I nearly missed him then. Golden apples are an interesting quandary to me. because there was a zombie villager on the map over there. I don't know whether he's despawned or what. He was over kind of this way-ish, maybe. So, if we can get zombie villagers, we can get villagers. But here's a problem. If we get villagers now, I think he's gone. If we get villagers, are we going to be able to trade with them? Because, oh, I got a head. Excellent. Perfect. Another Z logic controller and a potato. Lovely. I've got nothing, just got the decay off. More. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Because I've got nothing to cut the decay off of this thing. No, because back on the villagers. Try and keep myself focused. Because we've got villagers, we could trade with them. Except, of course, they're going to be all vanilla things. So, wheat, potatoes, fish, all the harvestable things, all the things we can actually... Oh, hello. No, I need some wood as well, don't I? Chop down a small tree. So, even if we could trade with them, even if we could get a villager, and even if we could create a golden apple, for example, let's have a look. Golden apple. We have no recipe for that, so we'd have to get that from there. Now, we can create the potion of weakness, that's not a problem. But even if we did it, I don't think we've actually got anything to trade, because everything, I mean literally well, maybe rotten flesh, maybe that's about the only thing that we've got. Right, can I... You see, I was counting this, and that was... Well, if I put you there, they will teleport outside, won't they? I think we're going to have to put it down low, which is a pain in the bum, but... Let me jump down here a second. No, we need to go down a little bit lower. Preferably not in sight of the creepers. They are going to be able to. Can I? We can. Excellent. Right. Now, that's only one. That's fine. So that's a 3 creeper spawner now, which should be more than adequate for our needs. Especially given the rate which these guys should now be coming down here. Which gives us virtually... I'm only doing this with me using my normal sword at the moment, but it gives us virtually infinite gunpowder. And creepy heads. And all the other goodness that you get with that, which means we can now get, well, virtually infinite levels. Which is a good thing, yeah? And we should be able to level, we should be able to level up considerably faster as well. No, bugger. Thank you. When you finish trying to kill me, damn ladder. That would be embarrassing, actually, dying to a ladder rather than to anything with any significant, you know, issue. Right, well, I'm going to take myself up to level 30 while I'm here, because it'd be wrong not to. And I will be back with you momentarily. Okay, that was obscenely quick. Obscenely quick. Right, so where we are is right now we have the means to gain the experience. We have the means to create any more or less any book we desire. We cannot apply those books to items though. So for that we are going to need, right, so we need an anvil obviously. Now we can't do the auto anvil because that requires an anvil, and an anvil is not possible to make. We can't make any form of anvil. If we look at that, there is no recipe for it. So we could go with a steel anvil from Railcraft, bit pricey. However, a dark steel anvil, well, dark steel is, if I can remember rightly, is iron with obsidian and coal. Now we need 4 per, this is the only problem, and obsidian is a bit of a pain to get hold of. I think we may have some though kicking around somewhere. I just need to remember where. We've got 8, so that's enough for me to make, and we got 11 dark steel. It's going to be expensive. We have no means of moving water right now, which is an issue. How do we do this? I'm fairly certain there's no more obsidian hiding anywhere. There's this stuff. Would that work? I mean, it is obsidian. We can give it a try. Worst case scenario is no, it doesn't, isn't it really? I know where we can get obsidian from relatively easy. Let's have a look. This is your sag mill. No, you won't take it. You will do that, that's not a problem. Okay, so let's work this out. To make you, we need 9, 18, 27, 31. Less, that means I need 20. And I have 8 there currently. I need to go out and get some obsidian then, don't I? And I know just the place to go getting it from. I think we're all right for iron, aren't we? Yeah, we got a wee bit of this. 32, I only need 20. So if I go and put you away, let's just go and get this in, and then we can make a start on this if nothing else, and then we can head out very briefly. We need you and you, go with you, and for every 4 that are in there we will get what? No. Oh, missing something. The recipe for that is that plus coal dust. Alright, that's fine. Well, we got you, so I need, that's 8. 10, I need 40, I need 80, don't I? I need a lot more, basically. Let me just sort my inventory out a little bit, and we're going to head out, and we are going to go and raid up on... Now what we need to do is find them on the map. They're not very all close because obviously we didn't regenerate these areas. There's one there. Yeah, we're looking for Thorncraft altars. They have a metric crap ton of I don't know what that is actually. Just trying to work it out. They have a metric crap ton. There's another one there of obsidian in around them, and we can grab the tiles while we're at it. One here, one there. We're not shy of them. That's probably just a totem down there, but yeah, so we can go and grab those. Let me sort myself out, and I will see you at the first totem. Alright, we're just heading down. I've just spotted this little fella down here who really does need to die. Because one of the things that we're going to need going forwards is a lot of leather. Because of course we need to make books. Now we've got a fair amount of sugar cane, but we haven't got a huge amount of leather. And of course these guys drop large hides, which give you more leather per... Oh, that's a pig. Okay. Anyway, I'm not getting distracted from the thing. I'm also close to time, so I just want to go and try this out, because I'm assuming that we can use this as a means. We need to find where we are as well, because this is just thingy. That's not a that's just a totem. Oh, hello. New magnetite question mark. It's very close to home, it needs marking. When you're working close to home, I would always recommend, if you are even slightly Galana, I'm not sure even whether we need a lot of lead, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Sorry, I just sometimes see things and it's like, what the... Some potential bismuth here. Now what I'm looking for... This is probably going to hurt a wee bit. Hopefully not lethally, but... Oh man, that made me jump more than I expected it to be honest. Now obviously we can also do this and grab a whole load of that. That's all handy stuff. Now most of this, what have you anyway? Your efficiency 4, fortune 4, that's fine. Is of relative uselessness, or at least it's not useful for what we want. But if you look throughout this, there is a bit of obsidian in every single one. So it's not beyond the realms of reasonableness to go in here and basically just come in here for the obsidian, but grab some decorative tiles while you're at it, because it is well, once you've blown one of these up, you might as well exploit it, eh? Anyway, I'm going to grab, what did I say I wanted? 20. And I had 8, so I need 12. So this may be enough, and we will continue the quest for anvils next episode. And on that note, yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.